Because what the reality of, and I've heard this thrown around by different organizations, I attribute it to Ed Ott, who was the executive director of the New York City Labor Council, said 90% of green jobs already exist. 90% of green jobs already exist. Why is that? It's because it is already fields in which people are trained and skilled and working. It's just that they haven't been told that what they're doing is supposed to be green. And it's only that 10% of brand new jobs we've never heard about before that are going to have to come down the line, like electric car repairmen, okay? But for the most part, 90% of these jobs are in existing trades and skills. So what are they? Well, you think about where does green come from, and where does it move, and how does it affect the economy? You're talking about trades like electricians, you're talking about carpenters and plumbers, you're talking about glaziers, window installers, you're talking about people who can do insulation, construction work. In the manufacturing sector, all kinds of careers there, from machinists, steel workers, auto workers, working heavy machinery plants, working to build highly efficient heaters, air conditioners, and the like. In addition to that, there are a set of careers like teachers, professors, architectural engineers, architects. All of these folks, attorneys, are all existing jobs, but need to get some training in green. And so, as we look at Pennsylvania and look at how the landscape is going to change in the next, say, 10 years, the way we actually make the shift to the green economy and make Pennsylvania a national leader, which we must make Pennsylvania the leading state in the nation when it comes to green jobs, is we need to make those investments in training. We need to make those investments in workforce development that actually put money on the ground and train people and not spend a lot of money or waste a lot on administration. And we need to do it rapidly and quickly. We need to have cooperation at the local level to ensure that building codes are brought up to snuff and start to embrace some sustainable practices. And we're already seeing examples of this. And you probably are in buildings all the time that are LEED certified. You're probably in structures all the time that have gone through an energy audit or are highly efficient, but they may not be advertising it, may not be well known. Sports franchise like the Steelers, Philadelphia Eagles, Philadelphia Phillies have all put a lot of resources and time into understanding their waste flow and how do they reduce waste and how do they reduce energy waste, energy loss. So at the end of the day, they're more efficient and more sustainable. Now, not the Pirates, because they don't even have money to buy players. Sorry. What I want you to understand, though, is that Pennsylvania has been a leader for green job creation. In fact, Pennsylvania is ranked, I believe, 5th in the nation as of, I think, last year, the year before, in green jobs created. Some figure like in the high 30,000s in terms of these direct green jobs. Now, you also understand that for every job that you're going to create, there are jobs that feed into that job that are also part of this movement. For example, if you're going to create a job as a construction worker, I'm going to go in and I'm going to fix a building. We're going to take all the old windows out and put in low E windows and make the building more efficient. We're going to put in a new heating system. So my job's green, right? I'm going to go in and do all this work. Well, let's also think up the chain. The guys and the women who work in the plant to make the windows, the insulation, the truckers who help deliver the goods and deliver the materials. How about the bankers who help to make the loan to finance the project? This is all part of this money stream or this flow stream when it comes to green jobs. And in Pennsylvania, we've had a governor for the last 7 years who really understood that this has got to be a priority. This is something that Pennsylvania can be a leader on. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Since the economic downturn, Pennsylvania has lost upwards of, I believe, 250,000 jobs. Most of those in manufacturing. An increasing number have come in the construction industry as well. And if we're going to put 250,000 people back to work, we have a whole lot of work to do. And we're not going to do it by just trying to get the old jobs back. We have to bring new jobs back. And in addition to that, if we want Pennsylvania to be a state that's growing, not decaying, and we want it to be green and fresh, then we've got to keep our young people here. And we've got to find ways to excite them and invest in them so that they stay in their local communities, that they see it as a place to invest and grow and raise a family. so that we create more than just 250,000 jobs, we create 1 million jobs. And for the long term, we have a vision that will say that Pennsylvania will be a leading state in manufacturing the green economy, creating energy here at home. It won't just be the #1 coal state, it'll be the #1 green state. In fact, it'll be both. And hopefully the latter will fade away over time.